Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a little bit different of a video. I happen to be a sucker for nostalgia. So I was thinking of doing a couple of different videos of just older beauty products in general. This would probably be mainly beauty products. Just things that came out like ages ago, but that I was obsessed with or am still currently obsessed with. And I just thought it would be really fun to kind of like take a trip down memory lane. Some of you guys might be the same age as me or near the same age and remember some of the products that I will probably go over in just different videos. But some of you might be a lot younger and maybe just completely missed out on the awesomeness of the products that I will like showcase in these videos, which if you are, I extremely apologize that you missed out on such greatness. But this theme for this particular video, obviously from the title you know, is the Bath & Body Works Temptations line. It was probably one of my favorite Bath & Body Works Temptations line. The Art Stuff line was also a very great line that Bath & Body Works had. And I might do a separate video on that line, but this one is going to be all about focused on the Bath & Body Works Temptations. Now, with the Bath & Body Works Temptations, if you are familiar or not familiar with the line that they had, it was all just very kind of foodie fun scents, which are my favorite kind of scents. So I like automatically fell in love with it when they came out. And they had a lot of like foodie scents, but then they also started carrying just like, I think it was around like summertime. It was just a lot of just fresh fruity kind of drink type. Like I remember there being like daiquiri scented stuff and just, you know, more along the lines of drinks instead of like desserty kind of foods. And there were so many different kind of scents. I only have a couple in my collection that I can share. You know, me as a reseller, that when I would find stuff like this, I would sell it because, you know, people will pay good money for stuff they cannot find anymore. If it was one of their favorite products, you know, how people can, you know, just really like get hooked on something and then they'll end up paying a lot for something they can no longer just go to the store and buy. So whenever I would find one, I would typically sell it. So there's just a couple though in my collection that I can't get rid of because I just thoroughly enjoy smelling them. And that's the thing, when you are a collector of just like discontinued products and stuff like that, maybe not necessarily the freshest products, I don't necessarily use them. They're just kind of in my collection and I like smelling them because I'm the kind of person that just smelling something will bring back a certain memory for me. And that's how I feel when I smell these, just kind of reminds me of that time frame in my life. So the smell of them holds a memory for me. Now, maybe I'm weird, but that's just how I am with scents. So just like a certain scent will remind me of a certain point in my life. So it's just kind of like a comforting thing. So I'm going to go over the just 4 products in my collection. And these are all of the 3-in-1s, but they had body sprays, they had lotions, they had all sorts of different products, but these are the only 4 that I have, and like I said, they're all 3-in-1s. So the 3-in-1s, they can be used as body wash, they can be used as shampoo or bubble bath. So it's kind of like the Philosophy 3-in-1s, and Philosophy does have a lot of scents and some of theirs are foodie as well. So if you're really craving a Bath & Body Works Temptations product, I would say probably Philosophy would be your best bet as an alternative if you do not have any of the Bath & Body Works Temptations. But I'm just going to go over the 4 that I have. I died to get my hands on one of the iced tea scented ones, but these are the only 4 I have. So the first one that I have is the Wickedly Hot Chocolate, and this is what the packaging This is what the packaging looks like on it. You can see how cool it looks, like little drippings of chocolate around the bottle, and it says so sinful it's almost illegal. So this one here, it smells just like chocolate. It has a very just chocolatey kind of scent to it. I think it smells so good. And the only downfall is brown. It's a brown body wash. So if you are like weird about that, like spreading brown body wash all over your body. But oh, this smells so chocolatey and so good. So the scent description on the Wickedly Hot Chocolate says, the scent of this conditioning 3-in-1 is sinfully delicious. Indulge your wonderfully wicked side as often as you like with the decadent scent of melted dark chocolate, rich hazelnut liqueur, and freshly whipped cream. And it smells so nice. I definitely smell the chocolate in this very thickly and a bit of a nuttiness undertone of the hazelnut. So, like I said, I just kind of keep these in my collection. I don't typically use them, but this one is the Wickedly Hot Chocolate. Another one that I have is called Spicy Gingerbread, and this one, the bottle is made to look kind of like a gingerbread cookie. We have its little like buttons there on the front, and this would have been one like they would have came out around Christmas, like the holiday season. And this one says all the spice, none of the crumbs. And the scent description on this says, what's that wonderful smell? Oh, it's you. Thanks to this yummy 3-in-1, you and everyone around you will love the irresistible blend of spices, mouth-watering brown sugar, and a touch of candied orange. And this one, oh, it has such a nice spicy scent. It's so warm and inviting. Like, this one to me reminds me of Christmas. It just smells so nice, so warm, so just, it smells like a spicy gingerbread cookie. It smells so good. So that is another one I have in my collection. I also have a Twisted Peppermint. I believe this one was like one of their really super duper popular scents, and it's probably because it smells like peppermint. It smells like a candy cane. Oh, it smells just like Christmas time. And the description on this one says, this 3-in-1 is untamed, uninhibited peppermint at its best. Experience the tempting scent of cool, refreshing mint, white sugar, and just a hint of rich vanilla. And it says it smells like candy canes. It has a very minty, pepperminty scent, but there is more to it, which is probably why it's called Twisted, because it's got a creaminess to it with that vanilla in there. It just smells so nice. And I'm not the biggest fan of mint scents in general, but this mint scent is wonderful. I really do dig that. And then the other one I have in my collection is called Pecan Passion, or Pecan. How do you guys pronounce it? Do you pronounce it pecan or do you pronounce it pecan? I usually say pecan. Sometimes I say pecan instead. But this one here, this one doesn't have a scent description on it, but it's really funny because on the back it almost has what looks like a nutritional value. It just says 110% daily indulgence value, 0 calories, 0 guilt. Says what that looks like. And this one just has a picture of the pecan pie on it, and this one has just a very nice nutty kind of scent. It definitely smells like pecans, like a nutty pecan, but it's just so sweet smelling, a little sugary, a little vanilla-y almost, just very nice. Like, all of these scents are just so like indulgent kind of smelling, just very nice. Like I said, that's why the Temptations line was one of my favorite. Another one other than the art stuff that I really liked was the Tutti Dolce line, but as far as the Temptations line goes, there were so many different fragrances. Like, I could not even sit here and name them all because there were a lot. So if you guys are familiar with the Bath & Body Works Temptations, you'll have to let me know down below which ones you've had, which ones you might still have, and why do you still have them? Are you like me? Like, you just kind of keep them around to like smell and keep in your collection, or what? You'll have to let me know down below how you felt about the Temptations. And if you've never had a chance to, I mean, you can always go on eBay. I'm sure there are affordable ones, especially like the ones I have are like smaller size bottles. These ones are the 6 fluid ounce, but this pecan is actually 4 fluid ounce, so it's a little bit smaller than even the 6. So these you could probably get for even cheaper than, say, like a large full-sized product. But that's all I have in my Bath & Body Works Temptations collection. I honestly thought I had a couple more, but like I said, since I did have some, but I know I sold a few as well, especially like the, I remember there being like a strawberry daiquiri one I had that I'm pretty sure I sold, and yeah, so I don't have as many as I thought I once did, but I definitely do like them. And if I do ever come across any more at like yard sales or thrift stores or anything like that, I am definitely picking them up, because 4 in my collection is just not enough. That's just so sad. Just 4. How do you call that a collection, Michelle? Right? But yeah, I would love to have the iced tea. I think it was called iced tea twist. I would love to have that one. I think that's one I might have to put on my wish list as far as like checking eBay for. But like I said, you guys will have to let me know down below if you have used any and what your favorite scents were. But yeah, so this is just like I said, it's kind of going to be a little bit of a video series maybe that I'm going to do, just kind of with some older products. If there's anything that you can think of that you used, even if it was just like a couple years ago but they don't make anymore, anything that you used maybe was discontinued, I mean, maybe there's a chance that I have it and I could like talk about it, or I remember it too, but you'll have to let me know if there's anything you can think of. I definitely want to do one on maybe some older makeup brands that don't really exist anymore that I'm aware of. One of them being Rocket City. If anyone remembers Rocket City makeup brand, you'll have to let me know. Even like Sugar Cosmetics is, I'm still pretty sure currently sold at Kohl's, but before, a long time ago, it was actually sold at Sephora. It was definitely considered a high-end makeup brand, and I have some older Sugar products I could share, as well as older Hard Candy. Before Hard Candy was ever in Walmart, it was considered a high-end brand, and it was sold at Sephora, and I do have some old Hard Candy products. I have old Urban Decay products, like back when the face cases were in like just plain old silver palettes. Like there wasn't anything really fancy to them. And I just have some really awesome like vintage things I can show you as far as beauty products go. So I just thought it would be like a fun little like video series. So if there's anything of those that sound interesting to you, you'll have to let me know. But I definitely plan on doing a couple more of these, just as many as I possibly can, like just based off of stuff that I already own that I can kind of show you as I talk about them, kind of thing. So I hope that interests you. You'll have to let me know how you feel about it. And like I said, if there's anything that you used to like that's been discontinued, I mean, maybe there's a possibility I'd have something, because I have some weird things in my collection. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You'll have to let me know, like I said, down below how you feel about it and how you feel about the Bath & Body Works Temptations. Are you upset that you can't buy them anymore? And which ones were your favorite? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.